S95D has been spotted. I'm not going to waste any of your time. We're going to jump right in and talk about the important things. So smack a like on this video and let's just get started. The description on Amazon details that this is the 77-inch variation of it. Now they talk about HDR Pro, but the one thing that we really should pay attention to is the 4K AI upscaling. This is going to be the biggest superstar with this TV this year. Now, unfortunately, it does still have the same exact remote that we have seen on entry-level models like the Q70 series and the Q80 series, not even the OLED models. So I would like to see them go more premium on their remote or something, but I guess this will have to do for now. Minimal buttons and a lot of clicking around, but at least it's still the same solar cell that we've known and kind of loved. I don't know, but the dimensions are about what we'd expect. They're very similar to the S95C. So again, very, very similar. Obvious somebody at Samsung got really triggered by Sony being called the most accurate for colors because this year it's basically all over the marketing for the S95D. So basically, anywhere you look, it's going to say like vibrant details, bright whites, and Pantone validated colors. You go to the next one and they'll say incredible contrast and infinite amount of brightness, which, by the way, I'm just going to call BS on that. There's no way a TV can have infinite amounts of brightness. That they might want to adjust that because they could open themselves up to some issues there if somebody actually does end up testing that and doing something about that. But that's neither here nor there. What I will say is the dramatic detail across a wide range of, here it comes, Pantone validated colors. I mean, it's all about pushing the idea that this is going to be one of the more and most accurate TVs you could buy without having to do anything to them. And you know me, I'm going to test and validate that claim. I'm not joking. Like, read this right here. Expert calibration. Enjoy true to life TV colors at your home, basically calibrated by Samsung experts before it leaves our factory. Specialized equipment ensures accurate, consistent color based on industry standards. They are doubling, tripling, quadrupling down on basically being an expert calibrated from the factory TV where you don't have to do anything. As they say, calibrated by Samsung experts before it leaves our factory. So you should just be able to fire this thing on, never hire a calibrator, you're good to go. I will be testing this. We will see if it's reference accurate for one, and then we will see if it's perceptually accurate to see if colors look the way they're supposed to in the real world. But I just find it very interesting. Finally, now we have somebody challenging Sony with their master TV calibration that they always talk about. You know, their master series, master calibrated. It's so annoying, all these companies, because I guarantee you, even with Samsung, it's going to look overly cool and it's going to look really crappy. That's my prediction. I hope I'm wrong, but we'll see when the time comes. But either way, I think this is very interesting. What they are specializing in this year is basically AI all day. I said earlier it was going to be the superstar, and that is what it's going to be. They say here it utilizes AI-based formulas, the power behind the 4K picture that actively improves the quality. Utilizing 20 specialized networks, the AI-powered processor drives the intuitive smart TV hub, Dolby Atmos sound, and expertly calibrated or upscaled 4K resolution. Now, the relevancy of this is basically they're trying to claim that this year, everything that you can watch is going to look a certain way, better than it's ever looked. I mean, if we look in this next slide, it says 4K AI upscaling. Content instantly transformed to incredibly sharpen or sharpen up 4K resolution. Now, here's the most important part here, which I am going to be super scrutinizing. They say whether streaming an HD movie or watching live sports, that's a big claim to make, or looking back at home videos, experience it all transformed into sharp 4K resolution. Now, we have never really seen anybody who's made a claim like this actually be able to back it up. And I don't think Samsung will be able to, but you know, their AI, if I'm being fair, is the most impressive, I think, in the entire industry. One leg they have up over the competition is they make smartphones, and their smartphones are like industry leaders for AI. Like literally, that's what the S24 Ultra is all about. And come on, it's pretty badass for that reason. So if they can combine their AI prowess and knowledge that they use in other industries into their TV department, I think that would be great. Now, I am aware that they are two separate departments, but this is something to note and to keep an eye on. Now, last but not least, the 144 hertz requires compatible content connection from compatible PCs, which is obvious, but the motion accelerator 144 hertz is sometimes called Motion Accelerator Turbo Plus. That's a mouthful, kind of stupid, very pointless, but it utilizes AI-based formulas. So again, continuing with the theme, this year is all about AI. Now, if we round this out and combine this with what we know right now, okay, we know that they're targeting 3,000 nits. That's going to be an industry first for the OLED market. We don't know if there are any new burn-in measures. They say, and some marketing pieces, that it's going to be more reliable and more durable, blah, 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 but they don't actually tell us how they've gotten there and what makes it so. So that's something that we have to keep our eyes open for. We do know that they are going to be AI upscaling, which is fantastic, and that's going to apply to home videos and low bitrate content like live streaming of sports and home videos. So again, very impressive if they can pull it off, but we'll see. And then last but not least, they're talking about calibrations. They're going to be just calibrated out the gate. So this is really targeting more of that A95 series like Sony would do, clientele, which I think is really great. But also it makes me wonder what the price tag is, and comparatively, how is it going to compare to the Sonys? Because this is Samsung's first time standing behind Pantone and just saying, hey, we are Pantone validated, we are calibrated out the gate, we have AI formulas that's going to make all your home videos look great. Like, they're promising a lot. 3,000 nits, you know, glare-free screens, which I know they'll pull that off because obviously matte finish does that, but, you know, which I personally don't like. I think it will ruin the OLED experience a bit, but we shall see. And I think, honestly, this is kind of exciting, though, if the AI part does roll out the way that I hope it does. But we'll see. What do you think about it in the comments down below? Thanks for watching the #1 brand in honesty. And until the next video, I'll see you guys later.